Aha. Nice try, YouTube. Nice try. Had a feeling I was going to just switch my stream to unlisted for no reason. It's public. So Green Jerry, last I mentioned, made 3 ROM hack of Super Mario World demos for Super Mario Central's Creativity Convention that happened last weekend. This is the second one of those 3, Technicolor Mario World. This one actually changes palettes and a couple graphics. The stills feels like the more traditional kind of Super Mario World hack. As in, it just leans closely towards the original and how it played. Technicolor Mario World. Story is the same save Peach story. Goomba Plains. I'm assuming this is another one world demo. I think. Yeah, after this and I'm pretty sure I don't even remember exactly what the title of Green Jerry's next demo he submitted was. I think it was something like Subcon Island or Monty Mole 5 Subcon Island, I'm not even sure. To believe I didn't even go double check this before starting the stream, like, really. After that, I don't think I saved any more ROM hacks from C3 on my computer, so probably have to go download some more, perhaps, and just patch more stuff after this and Subcon Island. Or, no, I think it was Monty Mole Island 5 saving Subcon or something like that. Wait, what? Monty Mole Island 5 saving Subcon, that's what I thought. Just figured I'd double check. Just to be sure. Yeah, apparently after that I don't have any more ROM hacks in that folder to just play, so... If I still feel like I'm up to playing more, then you might have to give me some time perhaps to just... Wait. You might have to give me some time perhaps to just patch 1 or 2 more ROM files. That way I can make them playable. Alright, now we're done that one. Okay, so I'm gonna assume that this has a secret exit. And I'm gonna guess maybe the green level dots don't. I mean, I'm usually used to seeing the yellow dots as level and red, so seeing a green one is just kind of unusual for me. They're usually those colors, yellow and red, for a reason, to tell you, like, how many exits the levels have. Yellow for 1 and red for 2, respectively. Seeing something different, you just don't exactly know what to think after you've played so many hacks and haven't really seen that yet. So I'll start checking warp pipes, actually, see if I can maybe find the secret. Probably not just warp pipes, either. I think this is where the secret might be hidden. If you mess up, enter in the pipe to the left of this message block. Doesn't look that hard to screw up. But thanks for the pipe, by the way. So we found... Now I have the red switch. We got the green switch in his previous ROM hack demo. Now I have the red switch in Technicolor Mario World. Now I suppose I would just run back. And then go in here. Looks more like brown than red to me right now. Specifically with this palette. Yeah, this is a somewhat limited color palette, but it still ends up looking kind of nice, regardless. Like, he's limited to himself to very specific shades of green and orangish red. And it still works. I mean, it's certainly not something you see every day, that's for sure. Probably not going to be duplicating this block anytime soon. In fact, I was just a coin in it anyways. So I would have duplicated one coin even if I succeeded at that. Oh, I have no idea what in here. Probably nothing. I'm just trying to see if maybe there's an extra power-up somewhere. Probably wouldn't need it that badly anyway. Just trying to see if it just is there. Or just get it off this Koopa shell anyway that I bring to the exit. Puffer Pond. Okay, so I guess that shell will just get rid of the Porky Puffer. Get rid of the namesake of this level. Again, already like halfway through. Okay, I don't think this would be faster unless I decide to just take a random hit from the munchers there. This wouldn't be any faster, just swim under them. Might as well just pick up the 1-up, because why not? Not bad so far. I mean, I'm always a fan of the line-guided platforms, let me just say. Red Cave. So we're gonna approach castle number 1 any minute now, it seems. Oh, hey there, Debug. I'm well aware that I didn't do any of these SMW ROM hacks for C3 that people submitted, perhaps, yesterday or the day before, so I want to get some time in tonight. Like, I might possibly have enough time to do maybe a bit more of the C3 Let's Play spree, and also possibly a Zelda 2 randomizer. Oh, thanks. I mean, I know how to get around when I'm not dying left, right, and center to mobs I've never seen before. Might have also been able to go look for the travel rune as well, but again, I want to get some time in to just play some more SMW hacks. I mean, it's always been a tradition of just do a bunch of these Let's Plays when people just showcase off some content they made for C3. I'd hate to just throw that tradition away now. Kept it going strong for like a good part of the 6 years it's been a thing for me. I don't like most new hacks coming out. They just mostly look the same. Like, why do you think I eventually got bored after a while? Once you've played enough, you will feel like it's just all been done already. It's supposed to be, like, based off a Technicolor motif. I didn't exactly remember what Technicolor meant, so sorry if I come off as kind of embarrassing. So what else can I say? The color palette on this is certainly more limited than your average SMW hack, but Green Jerry still more or less made it actually work anyways. Yeah, the color palette is mostly restricted to just shades of orange and green. Maybe there's like a few other colors here and there, but it's mostly just predominantly orange and green. Well, there is like black, gray, and like light gray and stuff like that, but it's mostly orange and green. Which, by the way, those two colors can look good together if you know what you're doing. Pokefield. This area has vines with munchers on their tops. Try not to touch the munchers on the tops of the vines while jumping. What do I like better so far? AOA or Ether? If you've played SMW The Princess Rescue 2, you know this already. Wait, is this another hack that Green Jerry made? And is he breaking the fourth wall? I'm still probably more or less a fan of the Ether for now anyways, because most of the deaths I've taken in... I was about to say Age of something. Advent of Ascension. Most of the deaths I've taken in that so far felt extremely cheap. Like the one I just took in the Nether, I try to engage this random mob I've never seen before. I think I'm safe picking it off with a bow and arrow. No, it just teleports me right on top of it. And then something else just loads me up with arrows. And by the time I realize that I'm probably not going to win the fight, I try and book it, but I just get shot down by arrows before I can even get away safely. I don't know what that was that teleported me in towards it, but it certainly didn't look like what was a quote-unquote skeletal cowman that killed me. And then there's sometimes mobs that just turn invisible, that or if you look into its eyes, it teleports you to it. I feel like I'm gonna have to read more or less the length of a novel to really understand, like, how to deal with everything in that mod. Yeah, well, they should call it a fuckboy. Yeah, if only I would have just bothered to look this up ahead of time, maybe I could have just not taken that death there. Well, at least I got lucky and got my stuff back, and there was nothing guarding it. Can't imagine how screwed I might have been if you didn't also think to add that No, I think it was East Stuffs that thought to add that gravestone mod in. Especially considering I took this death right near a pool of lava. Had it not been for the gravestone mod, who knows how much of my stuff could have just fallen in that lava and then simply be impossible to recover. Because the lava would have just destroyed it completely. Yeah, that's what I thought. Just makes things like a bit easier when it comes to trying to just recover like stuff you lose. Especially since it notes the coordinates exactly where you died. What do you mean the expensive armor? Yeah, sir. Oh, you're talking about the armor that I had on me that was saved by the gravestone. Yeah, we wouldn't want to lose that. Gotta get amethyst and diamonds to craft that. Two fairly rare overworld materials. Yeah, I thought it was finally gonna be safe from almost every mob, because I could just long range it with a bow. Until I get one that just teleports me right in front of it. And then I get killed by whatever the fuck a skeletal cowman is. That so happens to be right next to where that mob is that just teleported me to. And that's not to mention, like, even before actually getting underground to go look for mine shafts. I more or less died 4 times in the same place, just trying to get my stuff back. Okay, I didn't see that block just more or less pop up in my way. But now we can just fight Lemmy. Easy to take care of. Hide behind something and shoot arrows at it. That's probably going to be my go-to strategy to deal with a lot of the mobs in that mod at this point. Try and safe spot them. Yeah, I thought I heard you two talking about pigmen. So pigmen essentially will attack you even if they're not provoked. We're still talking about Advent of Ascension, by the way. Might as well just get this message up on the screen. Ooh. Might as well just read this message. It's the end of the demo. Hope that you enjoyed it. You hit them, and then they turn into this brute. Okay, so they did something to the pigmen too. Did they buff pretty much nearly everything in that mod? Okay, so if I get this done within like the next 30 minutes or so, then you might have to give me some time to perhaps just get the next set of SNW hacks set up. Kinda like what I do to pigmen in the first place anyways in the nether. That probably works on a lot more mobs than you think. Just pillar up 3-4 blocks and just pick them off with arrows slowly but surely. I don't exactly remember the name. Perhaps maybe I can go and probably find it without too much effort. It's probably somewhere on my computer for sure. Mario doesn't want to save Subcon for now, so Monty Mole goes in his place to defeat Wart. Okay, so this one doesn't even have an overworld. Okay, so the first screen Jerry hack I showed off for that he submitted for this C3 was completely vanilla, not even any custom palettes. Technicolor was also vanilla, still very traditional. This is still traditional in a sense as well, but it's more or less modeled off of Western SMB2 than it is Super Mario World. I mean, look, you're picking up vegetables out of the grass and throwing them at enemies to kill them. This was definitely like... Oh, and you're also finding potions out of doors. Oh, apparently it acts like a switch that makes a door appear. Wait, what? Why am I picking up Spinies that just... Didn't even look like I got anything for that mushroom anyways. Screw it, let me try the phases. Probably something in one of these. Ah, perhaps it's the key to actually get into that locked door that I just saw. But how do I leave? Oh, I have to enter an invisible pipe. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, in the original SMB2, like, you just touch the top of the screen, then it would just warp you straight out, but here you gotta enter this invisible pipe. So, let me guess, you really don't like a lot of ROM hacks except for, perhaps, the jump ones? Okay, I am not gonna fall for that. Oh, it's these logs all over again. I'm just waiting for good timing so I can actually just jump across them. Well, at least screen scrolling still works. Or I could just skip that first log entirely. I seriously don't even know what the mushrooms are for here. I mean, it doesn't look like the Monty-Mole is actually growing at all, so... It's not like I can even tell the difference between whether or not I have a mushroom. I mean, it just feels like it worked better in Western SMB2. Yeah, I'd rather just follow the same cliches than play like shit. Okay, another key. Just notice how he's now carrying the stuff above his head. This wasn't the default, perhaps, in... This wasn't the default in the original SMW, so... This is more or less the traditional sense, but replace Super Mario World with Super Mario Bros. 2. More waiting for bombs, I see. To just let me pass through the walls. So if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure there's 6 levels in this one. I feel like we're still actually going on level 1. I wonder what the checkpoint system in this hack is like. Because I really hope there is one, because... This has been kind of a long level 1. What else can I say? Oh, it even brought up that scrolling from the original Super Mario Bros. 2 as well. Let me just say, Super Mario World just... It just has much better vertical scrolling than this. It doesn't copy the level design entirely, but... It's more or less directly inspired by it. What else can I say? Especially with that vine climbing sequence just before you fight this Birdo in the first stage. Wait. Did we just... Okay, we didn't crash. Certainly took a while to just load up the next level, though. Right, so there's our Desert World level. Or the tile sets I use. I haven't drawn that many tile sets as of late anymore. I just usually seem to reuse old ones. I mean, I got plenty of nice tile sets I can always reuse. Ah, you again. I'm guessing none of you saw that. What did BM do? I think it's just this guy that trolls every once in a while just for the sake of doing so. Okay, what is this? What is this screen wrap? What is this screen wrap here? Because, look, the projectiles are just infinitely wrapping around the screen, so they're never gonna leave. I still remember on like 2 occasions just randomly drop by and just say Analvor for like no good reason. I'm assuming he's just dicking around. Spamming. Now I really wish this just had Super Mario World's original vertical scrolling. Yeah, especially when it looks like this. That also perhaps how this one fire projectile is just going to infinitely fly across the screen because of screen wrap. Which, in fact, you really don't need it here at all. The screen wrap's just being more of a nuisance than anything else on this specific screen. Uh-oh. So I have a Phanto on my tail, and then I got this again. Then I got this again to worry about. Had a feeling I was going to pick up the key by accident. So where do I restart? Back at the beginning, apparently. So I don't think any of these levels are going to have checkpoints. I got stuck in the quicksand. I just got stuck. Actually, no. I think you misread that. I think he said Castle Vagina stream. So yeah, he's probably just spamming. Yeah, the red-blue one was actually okay. Oh, now you see. Didn't ban him properly. It's not like YouTube is gonna tell me how to. What, so you don't ban them, you hide them? That doesn't sound very clear at all. Yeah, that sounds ambiguous. Just some more Super Mario ROM hack demos. Having a bit of trouble on this specifically. Got a Phanto chasing me, and then some. The one before this was fine. I got this Phanto chasing me, and then some extra projectiles on the screen that will never leave because they'll just keep on wrapping around the screen because of screen wrap. Let me tell you, like, when Nintendo actually implemented the screen wrap, I'm pretty sure they never intended it for it to be used like that. Pretty sure that was never what Nintendo intended with that screen wrap at all. Okay, now I don't even have a power-up. Hope I can just do this without. Nothing useful here. Ugh, nothing useful here. Yeah, it's not all that bad until the Phanto shows up. Then all hell breaks loose. Because those sniffets are still going to be there as soon as you get out of this vase here with the key in your hands. And you're not being given a lot of room to move anyways, per se. Like, not like you have a lot of room to move even. Now I'm having trouble just dropping the key because all these sand blocks I have to dig up. I think I got away, but now I just want to see what the rest of the level looks like without just getting killed on something. Alright, we did it. But now what? I don't even want to risk touching these Pokies at this point. That's actually how it's scrolled in Super Mario Bros. 2, vertically, by the way. It more or less closely resembled that. Yeah, let's just say that it improved since then. Let's just say Super Mario improved on that. That Poke head is just floating. Sure, why not? Right, so no power-up, but what's gonna be on the other side of this door, actually? Well, at least there's no Sniffets, so it might not be that bad. This looks pretty tame. It's just that one screen where all hell broke loose. Now this I want, because there's gonna be a mushroom here. Okay, now what are these? Well, at least I got a power-up out of the deal. Can I see what this does? Oh, neat. Now actually has him to throw at the Sniffet, so he's not a problem. I'm willing to bet that if I die anywhere in this, I go right back to the start. So the only checkpoints I think you get are like between like entire levels, which these tend to go on for pretty damn long, so yikes. And there's a Birdo at the end of this too, and if I fail to do the fight right, I'm redoing the whole level. Probably won't though, because Birdo's a simple boss. I don't know if he was necessarily working on all of them at once. Unless it's a Kaiser Light hack, then World 1 is also stupid hard. Because that's kind of the point. Alright, level 3. I looked at it, we're probably going to see a waterfall somewhere in this level. Well, there's the waterfalls. I was picturing, like, a much bigger one, though. Okay, you can't even pick these blocks up to throw them anymore. Right, so I hit that... I don't even know where the door is. Might just consider ignoring it at this point. And just hope I can do this without taking a hit. If it keeps on going like this, I'll be fine. I wonder if the cherries in this hack even do anything if you get like 5, because I remembered that in SMB2 if you got 5, a star would appear, but I don't know if that's the case here. And sometimes even like the last world is too easy. Alright, we're actually lagging quite a bit here. Still a bit slow. Okay, I nearly just put myself right in front of an enemy. So maybe that explains why it's slow, all these blocks I'm picking up and throwing. Tremendous slowdown indeed. It's because of these blocks you pick up and throw that's probably making all this happen. Or still, I can't even pick up more of these blocks to actually progress, because I think we hit a sprite limit. I picked up too many of these pink mushroom blocks to throw, and now I can't grab any more because of the sprite limits. So I'm actually stuck, I think, unless some of these vases lead you somewhere. If they don't, I'm pretty much shit out of luck. Okay, let me tell you, I wasn't expecting this in the slightest. So I'll see if I can maybe kill off some more sprites while I'm at it, just to hope to speed this up a bit, because I really didn't think I could pick up too many pink mushrooms to just make us slow down like this. Yeah, I was pretty much ready for nearly anything except for this. Now I don't even know what to make of this. Starting to realize why I didn't bother finishing SMB2, a good one. Oh, finally I can get one of those out of the way. Because now there's not too many sprites on screen. Yeah, that doesn't happen in SMB2, at least. Oh, and I still have to dodge a Phanto, by the way. I'm still not out of the woods yet, even. Yeah, this is definitely not the best place to have the screen scrolling. Like, I want to see where that Shy Guy is, but can't necessarily do that with ease, because that's like literally one of the worst places to have the screen scroll. Like, you don't want to just blindly jump at that Shy Guy. And you can't keep the screen at the right height because every time you touch that ledge there, it just scrolls right back down. So there's just no good way to realistically set that up. Finally, out of that. Wouldn't have taken so long if I didn't just have to backtrack because I hit sprite limit. And I could die and have to redo all that all over again, by the way, if I'm not careful. So I am just trying to be very careful right now, so that doesn't happen. Let me just say, I think I like the other two hacks of his better at this point. If I die. I think I'm gonna make it all the way through. Unless there's something I'm really not expecting. But even then, yeah, there already was something I wasn't expecting. Monty Mole hacks are pretty boring. How many Monty Mole hacks did this guy even do? What, did he actually do like 4 other ones before this and I just only heard about 5 now or something? Alright, what's in here? So, like, he actually did 4 more of these. So there's 4 others, like this, or similar. Okay, you've got to be kidding me. That thing wasn't even on the same screen. Probably could have gotten away if it wasn't for the screen scrolling. So what, 4 is more of the same, including the god-awful vertical scrolling? And I was absolutely right, I'm back at the beginning. This could have not happened, by the way, if I had better screen scrolling, like in Super Mario World. Like if the game didn't just pause every time you had to scroll the screen up or down. Sometimes it would do this seemingly infinitely if it just happened to stop at a point where the screen would scroll up or down. And then I hit sprite limits on this level. And then, just like the other two, this level seems to go on near endlessly. Well, at least I know to not pick up too many of these mushroom blocks now. But why there have to be so damn many? I just fell into that trap. Picked up only 3 and it's already starting to run a bit slow. And I think that's like the bare minimum you can pick up to actually just progress through the level. Now I gotta get past the vertical scrolling again. If this was just regular Super Mario vertical scrolling, this simply wouldn't be a problem. They have to just keep letting the game pause. Okay, we got past it again. Did it again. Am I gonna go back to that jungle next time? I can maybe try another abandoned mineshaft because I had pretty damn good luck with the mineshafts anyways. I got lucky on the mineshafts. Like, if perhaps also if the levels had more checkpoints, importantly, because there's not enough checkpoints in this either. The level's just going for pretty damn long, and not too many power-ups either. Have I explored the whole shaft yet? I think I probably got, like, all of it. Probably got all I could. I mean, I can probably easily find another one, given enough time anyways. Okay, so I do have to go in here. I'm going to take another way up. As soon as these freaking beetles move out of the way, so I can get on the vine without just having to jump around them, perhaps. Just to make it less likely I could actually die to them. Was the screen scrolling really this bad in the original? For all I know, it could have been something like this. Finally, we're out of there. Now it's just another... Now it's just the same Birdo again. Well, at least I know how to take these on, no problem. Didn't think I'd choke the Birdo. So we actually got past that level. At first I really didn't want to try again, especially after the way I took that death there, but... Still pulled off and got to level 4. Now it's got ice physics. And a flurry just killed me. Wait, so if I game over, what? Do I have to restart from level 1 if I game over? What if I just take the save file with 9 exits? I want to see what happens. Will the game just crash or something? That or I'll go to level 0. I think I'm tempted to more or less just pick up another hack to play. I'd rather not replay the first 3 levels. Alright, so let me see what else I have I can play. I do want to play like the next demo of Stevie Boy's Super Mario Travelers. But I have to see more or less what else I might have. So let me quickly go into my downloads folder and see what I've picked up. What is Hack 2? I think I'll play the one by Tahixham. Don't even remember how many exits long it was. Let me see. I could maybe just start up like 1 or 2 worlds of it and then just end the stream there. I want to see if there's like a hack removal log for saving Subcon. I want to see if it got accepted real quick. See if I can find a hack removal log for it. It could have been rejected. It's possible. That or it probably didn't get moderated just yet if he did submit it to perhaps the hack section. Talking about Green Jerry in this hack. Talking about Monty Mole Island 5. Trying to see if there's like a rejection log for it. Or any word of it being accepted. Doesn't look like there's really either one so far. "32 exits in this demo that I'm going to play." So I see no word of Monty Mole Island 5. So I'll just switch gears to Super Mario Daisy's Kidnapping by Ty Hixham. You're talking about Stevie Boy, right? I wonder if I actually fought that Fry guy before and just don't remember having done so. Princess Daisy and I are having afternoon tea at the castle. Please join us. Do not be late. Oh, there's Luigi walking around. Okay, you can ground pound in this, apparently. Hey! Mario! Let's go to the castle. Maybe the princess will make us a cake too? Okay, I guess this is just a cutscene of sorts. Yeah, Mario is walking on his own. Oh, Mario, there you are. You're a little late, aren't you? We're at the back of the room. Hurry now. Back of the room, you say? Luigi's looking for Princess Daisy. She was here a second ago. I think she went through that door? There's 2 doors. Wow, Mario! Bowser! He come and steal all the Power Stars. And he's taking a Daisy with him too. Please save her. The Toads still have a smile on their face. Daisy's just been kidnapped, and they're still smiling. Mario, it's terrible. The kingdom needs your help again. Please find our Power Stars and rescue Daisy from Bowser. You'll need 6 Power Stars. I wonder how many are actually present in this demo. Oh, Mr. Mario, you're so cool. Hey, do you think I could have your autograph? No? Oh well, never mind then. Paintings in the gallery will take you to new worlds. So where are these paintings? No need to worry about saving your progress, Mario. The Toad Magic does that automatically for you. The paintings at least look nice, though. SM64 ripoff. How did I not think SM64 right there? So here's now an SMB3 styled world map. So we were doing Super Mario World. Well, something resembling Super Mario World for the first C3 submission I played this stream. Then we went to SMB2, and now we're going back to SMB3. Oh, did we already get the ice power up? Neat. So now we're finally getting into the gameplay. Okay, so that's a hoop you jump through to make red coins appear. Not exactly 100% sure what they're there for, though. Alright, what the hell is this? Alright, so I just picked up an 8-bit Mario and then died. Not quite sure what for, though. Well, at least I kept them. Okay, so you can wall kick in this hack, it looks like. Let me just see. Yeah, this has wall kicking as well. I mean, it makes sense, because if it didn't, then the only way to get that Mario that 8-bit Mario would be to just take a death. Which would just be outright terrible design. So that's how I'm going to figure out that, okay, so you don't even really need the springboard technically. I mean, I was about to say the Montemole Island 5 was an alright hack, it was good. More or less until I saw the third level where I actually hit sprite limits. Yeah, it's got its flaws. It's not the worst hack out there, but got old after a while. The novelty kind of wore off. What really did it in for me was probably more so the fact that there was just too few checkpoints, and also only 5 lives. And not too many opportunities of power-ups either. I mean, imagine playing SMB2, but starting with 1 heart instead of 2. That's pretty much Montemole Island for you. Apparently they're all boring. Well, all these ones so far I decided to play this stream. Level Engine, you're asking if I have Discord. Maybe I should have perhaps used the stream layout where all that info was present on screen. Or maybe I could just quickly switch scenes so I could actually see the link to my Discord server. Because it's not on this scene, it's actually on another one. Let me see if I can just get that up real quick. Yeah, I'm talking about this scene. What do you mean who has Skype? Who even uses Skype these days anymore? Old people. Well, good point. I mean, I more or less kind of like this hack. It's neat. Nothing too special, but it is neat. Okay, another 8-bit Mario. What are these even for, anyway? Oh, neat. Not something I see too often, actual sprites on moving platforms. Yeah, there is support for that these days, by the way. Just boring. Kind of understandable. Like, what, do I have to play Super Mario RPG or something? Verdant Fortress. This possibly could be. Okay, there's no spin jump in this one. Okay, so I guess if you get all 8 red coins while you're small, that just gives you a power-up. I have no idea what the point of even grabbing these 8-bit Marios even is. Yeah, I've played like all one world demos so far. This is probably gonna be more than a world long. So I'm gonna guess there's gonna be a Boom Boom here at the end of this. Well, yes, Boom Boom. Why am I not surprised? First Roberto's hack, and now this one. Like, Boom Boom seems to be everywhere. Okay, so apparently this does autosave. So I think I'll leave it at this for now. And likely I have more time to just continue this off on Friday. You knew what? The Boom Boom was going to be at the end of that fortress level?